Hazel Alagao, reporting for FNN, the Francophone News Network, and today we're diving to one of the most legendary sporting events in the world, the Tour de France. So, the Tour de France is an international multi-stage bicycle race that takes place every summer, mostly in France and sometimes in nearby countries. It first began in 1903 and has since become the most prestigious cycling race in the world. Cyclists ride through mountains, countryside, and city streets, covering over 3,000 kilometers in just 3 weeks. That's like riding from Toronto to Florida on a bike. It's not just a race, it's a celebration of French culture, geography, and endurance. The race passes through small towns, famous mountains like the Alps and the Pyrenees, and finishes on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. And let's not forget the jerseys. So the yellow jersey, or maillot jaune, goes to the overall leader. The green jersey, or maillot vert, is for the best sprinter. The polka dot jersey, maillot à peu rouge, is the best climber. And the tour also brings people from around the world, both riders and fans, showing the spirit of international unity through sport. The Tour de France represents more than competition. It's a proud national tradition for France and a global celebration of athleticism, teamwork, and the beautiful French landscape. So whether you love sports, travel, or just a good challenge, the Tour de France is a perfect example of Francophone pride on a world stage. Merci et à bientôt. This has been Hazel from FNN. On to the next speaker.
Hey, my name is Emil Peniel, and I'll be showing you guys the route of Tour de France, le parcours de Tour de France. This is a map for 2025, and as you guys can see, it's quite the journey with various courses spread all throughout France. One famous stop is Paris, where the race usually ends on Les Champs-Élysées. Another major challenge is Alpe d'Huez, a steep mountain the cyclist must conquer. Riders also pass through beautiful French regions like Bordeaux, Nice, and Lyon. You can follow the race live à la télévision or sur Internet. There's also an official app to check the stages. Il y a une application. The Tour de France is not just a race, it's a celebration of French culture, landscape, and endurance. Merci beaucoup. On to our next speaker. À bientôt.
Bonjour à tous. Hello everyone. Today I'll take you through the fascinating history of the Tour de France, the world's most famous course cycliste cycling race. The Tour de France, often simply called Le Tour, was created in 1903 by a French sports newspaper named Le Tour. The idea comes from Henri Desange, who wanted to boost newspaper sales by organizing an event like no other, a cycling race around La France. The very first edition of the tour started on 1er Juillet 1903 with only 60 coureurs, the riders. The original race was imposant, exhausting. It covered nearly 2,400 kilometers over 6 étapes stages, compared to the 21 stages we have today. The winner of the very first tour was Maurice Garin, who became a héros national, a national hero. As time went on, the Tour de France grew in popularity. After a break during La Première Guerre mondiale, World War I, the Tour returned in 1919 with something new, the maillot jaune, the yellow jersey. This iconic jersey is worn by a coureur who led the overall race, known as the Classement Général, the general classification. The color yellow was chosen to match the paper of Lotto, which was printed on yellow pages. Apart from the maillot jaune, there are other famous jerseys as well. The maillot vert, the green jersey, awarded to the best sprinter in point classement, the point classification. The maillot à point rouge, the red polka dot jersey, given to the best grimpant, the climber of the mountains. And the maillot blanc, the white jersey actually, which goes to the best jeune coureur, the young rider, which is under 26 years old. Over the years, the tour has become not just a race, but a show of endurance, strategy, and national pride. The route changes every year, but it always includes the legendary Alpe and Parennes, which are feared for their slopes. Today, the Tour de France is watched by millions of fans around the world. Every Juillet, it showcases not only the riders, but also the stunning uh, paysage, the landscapes of France. So when we speak of tour, we're not just talking about the race, we're talking about over 120 years of history, full of drama, triumphs, and unforgettable moments. Voilà, that was your history report on the Tour de France, a true legend of French sport and culture. Thank you.
Bonjour, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the history of players in Tour de France, or as you say in French, La Course. The Tour de France started in 1903 in France, and since then, many legendary Course has been made history. One of the first champion was Maurice Garin, a Frenchman who won very first Tour. He was known for his strength and determination, and as you say in French, la détermination. In 1960, Jacques Anquetil, also from France, he was the first rider to win 5 tours. He was famous for his smart riding strategy and was called La Mare di Cotril de la Monte, the first of the time trial. Then came Eddy Merckx from Belgium. Many say he's the greatest coureur of all time. He won 5 times, also known as Le Cannibal, because he also win everything. In most recent years, riders like Chris Froome and Tadej Pogacar have become big stars. Froome from Britain, who won 4 times, and Pogacar from Slovenia is a young champion who already has 2 wins. Every coureur in the Tour has a history of hard work, passion, and la endurance. Merci. Thank you for your short time to learning the history of La Course in the Tour de France.
Bonjour, I'm Faiz, and today I'm talking about the Tour de France. It's more than just a bike race. It's one of the biggest ways people around the world discover France. Every year, cyclists ride through beautiful places like mountains, villages, and lavender fields. These towns get famous for a day, and that helps local businesses and tourism. Some French words you might hear during the race are le maillot jaune, it means the yellow jersey for the leader, and le peloton. That means the main group of riders. The tour shows the world France's amazing landscapes, cultures, and traditions. So, if you want to see France in a new way, watch the Tour de France. It might inspire your next trip. Merci.